welcome back to my channel. This is your girl TAIRRA and HerSheEatsGood. How you guys doing today? I hope that all is well. I hope you guys are doing great. Today is Sunday. I have my friend TAIRRA here with me today, guys.
Hi.
And today we're going to be eating some salmon kebabs. We got some food from this kebab spot here in Baltimore called MOBY Kebab House. I think it's halal, but we got double salmon kebabs. I got half rice and half salad, and TAIRRA got double salmon kebabs with all rice. We have some pita bread here. I also have tried like two of their soups, like vegetarian soups that they have. I have my yogurt sauce to go on my rice and my salmon. I have some dressing here for my salad. I have another cream sauce here. I'm not sure what that's for, but I'm gonna try it on something, I'm sure. Okay, y'all, we're really hungry. We're about to dive in, but before I get started, y'all already know what I ask y'all every time. That's right. How's your mind? How's your heart? And how's your soul? How are you? I really hope that all is well on this Sunday, guys. I really, really do. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. And TT also has some. She got her white sauce. She just made some sauce with sour cream, y'all. She was like, I don't do that yogurt sauce. We've eaten from this spot before, y'all, so we already know what this food is like. It's so delicious. So that's why I got the soups. I wanted to try those to see what that was like. They also give you lemon to squeeze on everything. And so today, y'all, we're just going to do a little bit of girl talk, but one of the topic that we are actually going to discuss today that my friend TAIRRA came up with, because she's so smart, was because her and I both have sons, we are going to actually discuss what it's like to have and raise sons, black sons, in America today in 2021. So yeah, that's going to be our topic for today, y'all. I know, topics like this are really sensitive, but at the same time, they're really needed to be had, these type of conversations. Hold on, y'all. Let me just get into this real fast.
It is a lesson. Oh my
so
goodness.
Good. I have extra yogurt sauce back here too, y'all, because I love their yogurt sauce. So I usually dip my bread in it, but they gave me some other type of cream sauce that's really good. That's really good. And this dressing, to me, it kind of tastes like lemony, but it's really good. I like it. So pour some of that on everything. Okay, so TT, how old is your son?
So my son is 2.
Her son is 2.
Yeah, so I'm pretty new to being a mom, but I definitely see how things are in the world right now, and it's just scary for real to have a child in general. It's just,
that's true.
It's just crazy. What our kids have to endure, what they have to go through on a daily basis, whether they're around us or not around us. Oh, goodness.
That's true. Because in reality, having children, period, can be scary, just given all of the craziness that goes on in this world, or the evil, and just the bad stuff that happens. But as a mom of sons, black sons in America, we have an added fear. Okay.
Definitely.
It's already enough to have kids, but we have an added fear because of just the things that,
how people see our sons versus how they actually are. Like,
right.
Just based off of looking at them, like, it's really that bad. Like, it's that bad.
Yeah, having that the stereotype that your child could be, slain by police or you know, profiled or, you know, just targeted.
Jogging. Just jogging.
In any way.
Exercising. Scary.
It's very fearful. And it's like, you know, as moms, you know, you definitely don't want to, like, live where you're showing your children this fear, but this is what we possess with us. This is how we live. Because I'm sure none of you are like, you know, are like not familiar or not unknowing of some of the things that go on. So, you know, and I feel like this type of conversation is needed because it should be discussed. You know what I'm saying? Because the narrative in reality needs to be changed, so that way as moms we don't have to have this extra fear that we have to carry around just for our sons alone.
Definitely.
I can remember when I was younger, and I can remember, this is when I was really young, and I can just remember telling myself, like, when I get older, you know, I want to have sons, I want to be married, this, that, and the third. And I didn't want to have daughters because as a child, I endured some traumatic things, and I just couldn't fathom having a daughter and her going through that. That's me being young. Then I became older, and my wishes were granted. I got 3 sons that I birthed, but I have a 4th son who's my stepson, but I call him my son because he is. And now I have a different fear. You know what I'm saying? It's not the fear of like, oh my God, what would I do if something happened to my daughter? Now it's, oh my God, what would I do if my son doesn't make it home to me? Or, oh my God, what would I do if something happens to my son? And, you know, when I was younger, that was never something that I ever fathomed. But, you know, you live, you learn, and as you get older, you know, you acquire knowledge and pay attention to things differently. So, but, you know, I mean, I feel like as a mom, it's very important to talk with your kids, period, about any and everything that you can. For one, it's really good to have the lines of communication open between you and your children. You don't want them to feel like they can't come to you and talk to you. And you especially don't want them to feel like if something happens to them, they can't come and tell you. Like, you want that to be so comfortable that that's, you know, you're the automatic person that they come to. When I say you, I mean you, the parent. Mom, dad, guardian. So, and it's also good to inform them of things going on in the world, but do it in a manner that it's not scary. It's like you're teaching them, but you're informing them at the same time. I think that's smart because they shouldn't be naive to things. Yo, this food is so good.
Oh my gosh, it is so good. It's really that good.
It really is. Like, it's delicious. We had to make sure they got our order right, y'all. Because we was telling them what we wanted. We seen the guy telling the people cooking the food, like, no, double this, double that. Like, make sure this is right.
Make sure it's right. And then they give us like tomatoes. Look at that.
Yeah, they roast like our veggies. And we got like roasted veggies.
Nice.
Like onions and tomatoes. So good.
And I'm hip to putting the lemon on there this time.
Sorry, y'all, I just wanted to fix my lights a little bit because they were kind of bright. I think they still a little bit bright. Don't worry, I'm working on getting some new resources, y'all. Don't worry. Y'all already know my all the time PSA. If y'all hear any background noises, my kids are in here. Y'all know. I'm not in the house yet. I'm not in my studio yet, y'all. Not yet. I'm in our dining room right now, and the kids is in the room, but this microphone picks up everything. It really does.
But yes, my son is 2, and I'm just excited and hoping that he has a chance in life. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as just being successful and giving the benefit of the doubt, giving opportunities just like anybody. Of course, being parents, you don't want your child to be discriminated against. You don't want your child to go through anything negative at all. Like, you want to shield your child from every single thing. Like, I literally, him being 2, like, if I'm driving and the sun is in his face, like, I want to reach my hand back there and just shield his face from the sun. Like, that's how bad it is. So, of course, him being in the world, I just don't know if I'm ready. I don't see how you do it.
Because I think it is good to inform yourself. That's one thing I will say. And when I say inform yourself, I mean actually educate yourself about things. Because the unfortunate part about social media also is it has a very strong influence of painting pictures a certain way. It has a very strong influence of making things, come across a particular type of way. So it's very important to educate yourselves, and I think that plays a major role in just not living in fear. You know what I'm saying? It's like you understand how the world works and stuff like that, but you also begin to learn how to move. And as you begin to learn how to move, you can teach your kids how to be, to begin to learn how to move and stuff like that too. So but the cons to having sons or children, it's just, to me, it's like to see the you in them, that you like the little things I feel like you can correct or do differently with them and stuff like that, and just to see how that pans out. Because when it pans out in a beneficial way to your child, it's always a good day. That's always a good day. Sometimes it's exciting to see that when your children come and do things or show you things that you have never even known that they know, and then that to you, that's a reflection of your parenting. You know what I'm saying? And that's always that always makes me smile. And of course, I don't have control over the future and nothing like that, but I definitely do my best to try to raise them the best way that I know how, and just hope, for the best for them. Y'all, I'm trying this soup. I don't even know.
Be careful.
I know, hot. Right? No, it's not hot. It done cool though. But it's like a vegetarian soup, and they gave me like these little dried onions to put in there. It's really good.
What does it taste like?
It tastes like,
what veggies you get?
It's carrots, some peppers, some onions. What is the I don't know what these little balls are. They're not like, what is it like? It's like a little grain. I don't think is it couscous? I don't know. But let me show y'all. I don't want to spill it, y'all. This is what it looks like. It's almost like a chicken noodle soup, but there's no meat in it at all. That's really good. Excuse the drip. Y'all, these salmon kebabs be off the hook
every time.
I'm gonna put this little cream sauce on. Yeah, because this is really good. I like it with the bread, but
I wonder what it was for initially.
I don't know.
The guy was explaining it to us, but
I'm just dropping everything. This is what the little cream sauce I just put on. It's called ash cream. If somebody knows what that is, comment down below, let me know. Because I don't know if I'm using it wrong. It's delicious. But I'm dipping my bread in it. I'm putting it on stuff. I'm just saying. This is about to... Oh, what's on my shirt? Y'all making a mess. I really am.
It's that good, though.
Can you make paper towel, honey?
Sure. Okay.
But all I will say though, my sons, I'm very proud of them. They're very smart young men. They, you know, they're good kids. They really are. And I can't wait for the world to see the good that they're gonna bring. So, yep. I hope any of you that's watching was on my live and I had my friend TAIRRA on my live. We always tell our story about how we're soul friends. So if you haven't, go check that live out. I think I still got to post it. It's so good. For any parents out there, I want y'all to tell me like some of your feelings about having kids. Like now, just in general. Like what are some of your fears or some of your, you know, happiness about it? Comment down below, let me know. I would love to hear some of y'all thoughts about, you know, how you feel about just having kids in the world today. One of the fun parts about having kids too, though, is the energy. I definitely feed off of their energy. And I'm such a boy mom. Like, I'm that mom that will take them to the park and we'll play football and baseball and all that. I mean, don't get me twisted now. I ain't go get my toes done. You know, me and my daughter, we go get our toes done and stuff like that. But I feel my boy mom. For sure.
You like the sports and stuff? You go to the game, all the games?
Yeah. Like when Ryan and Jacob was in football, basketball. Girl, we was at every game. I was even on the traveling team. Only time I wouldn't go is if I had to work. But it was a lot though. That traveling team stuff is a lot. Because they was going like Delaware, Virginia. Yeah. But you know, trial and error. You get to see like what that's like. And we let them go the whole season. Or 2 seasons? I don't think we let them go the whole season. And then they tried basketball. But I don't know. I think they like to try to do it. But then when they get in it and see what they actually have to do, it became like a little bit, it was a bit much, I think, for them. But now my son is in lacrosse. He loves it.
That's cool.
And he was in it before, but his grades started to slip. And I was like, all right, we're going to have to pull you from lacrosse until you get your grades back up. And then you have to get them up and maintain them. And then, you know, you can go back in. So he's been doing that. He's in 7th grade. He's going to be in 8th grade coming the fall. Oh, excuse me. I'm talking about My son who I did the African food video with. Nigerian food, sorry. Y'all know I got my cup. I just got some bubbly in here. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. I had a burp trying to go down wrong. This food is good. You know what's funny? That feta pasta that we made was really good. But these feta pieces, they be like kind of strong. Like I would have to break it up. Like just plain feta by itself is like kind of powerful. But that feta pasta we did, it was pretty good.
I wonder if they gave me the roasted tomatoes because you got salad, so they just put the extra veggies in mine.
Probably. I think they did it the last time, didn't they?
I think so, maybe.
But I know they give you so many. Like, oh, look at all this, y'all. This is all onion. Whoop. Y'all, I'm just like a whole mess today. I've been dropping everything, y'all. I don't know what is going on. I got the dropsies for real. I'm not gonna eat that big old onion piece though. But the roasted onion do be good.
It is really good. But it's like a lot of layers.
It is a lot of layers.
But the salmon is just amazing.
Yeah, the salmon be perfectly cooked. That's so good. If y'all live in Baltimore, check out this kebab spot called Moby Dick's Kebab House. The one we go to is in the Rotunda. They may have several locations. I'm not sure, but that's the one we go to. And their food is always good. You see my hair? I got my little bun down, y'all. I was trying to sleep with my bun. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I didn't take my braids off, but that bun had to come down, honey. I could not do it. So, I think it's a little person trying to get in here.
Well, that's the boy.
All right, y'all, listen. We're going to start the wrap up. But yes, we definitely just wanted to come and just talk with you guys a little bit. But yeah, I want y'all to comment down below and let me know. Like, as a parent, what are some precautions you take, or, you know, what are some happy moments that y'all have, or fears, or, you know, pros, cons, all that good stuff. Comment down below and let me know. Like I said, I'm a mother to 5. See, my husband and I birthed 3, and I was blessed with 2 more. So, and I am a bit of an overprotective mother. And just overprotective in the way of like feeling like if I could be preventive of things, I'm gonna do my best to do that. You know?
I feel the same way.
But I try to be mindful and understanding that they're getting older. You know, they're gonna have friends and they're gonna want to do things and stuff like that. So I try to loosen the reins just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, but when I get that feeling, or I get any type of feeling, that rein gets tightened. I'm sorry. It does. Y'all, I'm just peeling the skin off.
She doesn't eat the skin.
Yeah, it's like crucified and everything, but I don't like skin. I never did was like a skin person, even when I ate meat. I always had to take it off, even if it's crispy. I don't know. It's like the outside be crispy, the inside still had that little flabby feeling. You know what I'm saying? So, but how was your meal, honey?
Delicious. It was awesome. So flavorful. I mean, even though it's not like Old Bay seasoning, because you know we're Marylanders, but the seasons that they use, like Mediterranean, is awesome. It's good.
So good.
Real good. Real flavorful.
I gotta see about this ice cream, because I'm like, what is that?
I'm gonna call them when it's over.
I'll probably see if Ryan wants some of this. Y'all, when I get vegetarian stuff, I would let him try it. Because for the most part, he'll like it. If I like it, he'll like it.
I think he'll like it.
It's pretty good though. Like that soup was pretty good. Alright, so we're gonna get out of here. Thank y'all so much for stopping by and eating with us. I hope you have something delicious to eat too. I mean, I hope it was really good because this was bomb. Okay.
Really good.
Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please, please, please. Make sure you share this video with everyone. And also make sure that you're subscribed to my channel. And if you are subscribed, make sure your post bell notifications is turned on. So whenever I drop a new video, you can be notified. Ding. So until the next time I see you guys, make sure you're taking care of your mind. Make sure you're taking care of your heart. And make sure you're taking care of your soul. And make sure you take care of those around you that you love. For real. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.